YaH, Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we had fallen to the ground, I heard a voice speaking to me, and saying in the Hebrew language, Abaria Lashan, Shayal, Shayal, why do you persecute me? It is hard for you to kick against the goads. And I said, Who are you, master? And he said, I am YaH, whom you persecute. So this is saying that YaH speaks the Abaria Lashan, the Hebrew language. Matthew Mattathiah had first preached to Hebrews, and when he was on the point of going to others, he transmitted in writing in his native language. The first messages of YaH, the gospel, says origin, was written by Matthew Mattathiah, who once had been a tax collector, but later became an Malachiah, apostle of YaH, having published it for believers from Yahyada, Judah, composed an Abaria script, Hebrew script, who wrote in Hebrew letters, or script. First written was that according to Matthew Mattathiah, who delivered it to believers coming out of Yahyada, drawing it up in Abaria letters, Hebrew letters. Matthew's name is even Hebrew, Abaria. Matat, gift, reward. Yah means creator of life. Matthew's name is not Matif Yah or Matif Yahu. It's Matat Taya, Matataya, Martaya. Taya means covenant, gift of the covenant, the new covenant, the New Testament. Check out the Law Scriptures, the Hebrew Gospel, and the development of the Synoptic tradition, the Hebrew Gospel of Matthew, and the Gospel of the Nazarenes. Distorted information propagated at the Council of Nicaea, and later in the 4th century, the Nicene Creed and all of its related dogma, transmitted through the ages as historical and spiritual truth, has been perpetuated ever since. The messages of YaH, a gospel referred to under a number of different titles, the Gospel of the Nazarenes being one of them, has also persisted through the centuries. The gospel was referred to by a number of historians: Papias, Hegesippus, Irenaeus, Clement, Origen, Basil, Epiphanius, Eusebius, and St. Jerome. We can see that many later versions of this gospel were either not authorized by Yahyada scribes or those of Hebrew descent, or their work was edited. It was during the Nicene era of 325 AD, and later when the bishops who comprised the Council of Nicaea, gathered by the Roman Emperor Constantine, met to unify and canonize the many diverse religious texts and traditions in existence at their time. The writings found in the books of what we know as the authorized New Testament were not fashioned by the Malachian apostles themselves, beginning in 325 AD. At the behest of Constantine the Great, a Roman council of bishops gathered at the Council of Nicaea to fashion such a standardized work from the writings available at that time. This gospel has been referred to under a number of different titles, in all likelihood because of regional or secular associations. This account of YaH's life and others of striking similarity are attested to having been in existence during the lifetimes of the following: Papias, Hegesippus, Irenaeus, Clement, Origen, Basil, Epiphanius, Eusebius, and St. Jerome, to mention but a few. The Hebrew Gospel, according to Matthew, Mattathiah, and the Gospel of the Nazarenes are born of one and the same source. Aramaic Hebrew manuscripts carry thousands of corruptions of YaH's character. Modern Hebrew, which is Aramaic, originates from Nimrod in Assyria. Now let's study Matthew, Mattathiah, chapter 27, verse 46. Verse 46. And about the 9th hour, YaH cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. That is, my El, why have you forsaken me? Now, do you see how they have a question mark on the word sabachthani? That is because the word sabachthani is Aramaic and Greek. Sabachthani, Greek. YaH speaks Abaria, not Aramaic or Greek. Sabachthani comes from the Aramaic word shabak. The actual word is Shabbaton in Hebrew, which is eternal rest, and Sabbaton in Greek, which is eternal rest. When it is translated through the Proto-Canaanite language, it reads, Allah, as the Most High Yah, the creator of life. Al, I ascend. La, to teach. Ma, the purpose of Shabbaton or Shabbaton, restoring and returning the language to understand, immersion into the covenants, not water baptism. The water is the word of Yah, the Maya, while repenting to receive eternal rest. Yah and Hayah, he, Al, ascended, Allah, as the Most High Yah, the creator of life. La, to teach. Ma, the purpose of Shabbaton, eternal rest. Read the Third Testament, chapter 28, eternal rest, and chapter 17, the day of rest, as a period of reflection. Also, Mattathiah, Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28 to 30. Shabbaton, Shah, eternal rest and peace, by returning, Ba, to purifying the body of the flesh. Ta, by immersing in the covenants, the word of Yah, while being offered up. Na, to enduring in repentance. Shabbat, eternal rest and peace. Na, in repentance. Shabbaton, eternal rest is in repentance. Shalom Batiyah.